So I lost to his tag team partner and then redeemed myself. Thrasher, probably a very similar move set to Mosh, I have to say. I suspect they play very similarly, basically, and look very similar too. Thrasher does look a little thinner than Mosh, which is the case in real life too.
Ow! Ow! And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Austin's going straight in with a trash talk. Man, that was a really, really strong start. Jinxed it. Jinxed it as standard. I'm trying to, sir.
Pressure isn't out of this match yet.
Man. I spoke too soon, didn't I? There we go. Got a separation. Oh. He likes that drop kick, doesn't he? And a brainbuster, man.
Steve Austin is on Dream Street.
And the head scissors. Jeez. I quite like seeing my head glitch through the kilt. Kind of works because like it's it's going off his skirt. I don't think a kilt is a skirt, by the way. I'm quoting the back of his shirt here.
Thrasher has one of the biggest followings in the WWF.
It sounds like the crowd are chanting Mankind, but I think they're chanting Headbang.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is out cold. I hope he survives this.
I'm getting my butt kicked. You can tell I've gone quiet because I'm feeling flustered by Thrasher's offensive prowess here. Back to the hammerlock, Old Faithful. Oh man, right out of it. God, Thrasher is on my ass. The difficulty thing, I commented on it when Mosh beat me that I thought the game had suddenly got harder, and then it was really kind of pretty simple to beat him the second time. I wonder if it's maybe the same thing where, again, I'm giving the game a lot of credit here, and maybe just making excuses for my own poor performance, but I do wonder if perhaps the game is harder because I'm nearly at the top of the pyramid, and then it's and then on the rematch it gets easier. It gives me a break. Jeez. Just every time I get a little bit of momentum, he breaks it. $1 million dream. Let's light him up.
Oh, I just swallowed my tongue ring. Ow!
Where's he going?
Under boot. Oh wow! I didn't know you could do that in this game. Dive up over the top rope. That was pretty cool. Oh no, he's going to beat him by count out. I was struggling a little bit, and I thought I'm going to change up my game plan, and I'm going to go to the outside. And he's trying to get me counted out. I'm terrified. Oh no! Get in the ring, Steve.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. This could pay off big time. Off the ropes, taking a risk here. Oh, that was close. These guys take
I don't know what that little exchange was on the outside. I guess just a little bit of drama, a little bit of tension.
Into the ropes.
Okay. I need to remember my game plan, not flap, not flustered. We saw what happened when I sort of panicky got to the outside of the ring. It massively backfired and I got my butt kicked down the outside. So let's just stick with what brought me to the dance, as JR would say. Hammer locks, Thez presses, clotheslines. This is working for me. I don't like how easy it is for them to all come. Bam! There we go. Alright. Okay, that was good. Enjoyed that. It's fitting. that as I get to closer to the top of the pyramid, the matches are getting a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more even. Again, I'm not doing it on purpose. I think I'm just probably not very good at the game, but
This crowd is deafening. They can't get enough.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold
I
said
wonder how I'm going to do
so.
against Shamrock next. Will Shamrock be the first person I've faced who has like a submission finishing move? I guess not, because Mankind's got the Mandible Claw, which is a submission. He's very good at countering. He keeps sidestepping my attempted lockups, which is very annoying. Jeez. I think much like with the Mosh match, this is way more even than I want it to be, and so I think I'm just going to have to beat him and not worry about style points. But we're red now, so maybe I can go for it here. $1 Million Dream. It's called the Cobra Clutch in the game, which is what Sergeant Slaughter called it when it was his finishing move. But Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, also used it and called it the $1 Million Dream. And when Austin was very briefly managed by the $1 Million Man, there it is. Austin was very briefly managed by the $1 Million Man when he first came in as the ringmaster. He used it, and so when Austin does it, it's the $1 Million Dream. I don't care what the move list says, basically. Such a sigh of relief at hitting that. More at winning, but the fact that I did it with the stunner feels really good. Really good, guys. Oh my goodness.
I have something to give you.
That's very nice of her. Doesn't give her name though, does it? Still don't know her name.
Are you ready?
Most wrestlers dream of seeing a Helmsley in action. You are about to receive an honorary first-hand demonstration. Prepare to get petted, you peon.
Not a great promo by a man who eventually became known as a great promo. But that's fine. I've got time for another grudge match before we get to the WWF title match.
Welcome to the World Wrestling Federation.
I don't love that he called me a peon. I don't love that it's a cage match again either. I guess I'm doing pretty well with the cage matches, I suppose, but I'd rather it was like a no DQ match or something, like, you know, something a bit more variety. I actually, in my memory, going through this season mode, I thought that it would occasionally throw in like a tag match, you know, where like two of my previously fallen opponents would team up and want some, and I'd have to and I'd get teamed up with like a random person, which I was looking forward to because I thought, you know, I could tag out and experience playing as a different character. But that must be Attitude. That must be the next game.
Here they go. Oh, Helmsley pulled him off balance.
So I went for the hammerlock there and he countered it. Triple H, the cerebral assassin.
Helmsley loses his balance.
Chain wrestling in the cage. This is what the people paid to see. Man, we're just going hold for hold here. Technical proficiency in the cage.
Let's get it on.
Let's try and cage things up.
Locked together.
There we go. Try and turn up the brawl a little bit. I don't think, even in his prime, you know, Triple H was always kind of known as like a mat wrestler. And Steve Austin was a tremendous wrestler in his day too. And again, I mentioned during my cage match with The Rock that during the Austin's heel run in 2001, he showed off a lot of technical wrestling during that run against like Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle. He did a lot of mat wrestling and proper mat wrestling in those matches. And he was good at that. He was good at the mat wrestling in those matches. But he's known as a brawler. You know, his classic babyface Stone Cold Steve Austin throws punches and hits stunners. That's his thing. I'm doing a lot of running offense. I think because it's effective. You know, it's working for me. So let's not overthink it. probably not that entertaining to watch though. So
Steve Austin has developed
I
a
guess
huge
it's
following.
how matches work in real life though, right? They kind of soften each other up, and then the physicality ramps up as the match does.
Helmsley is getting the
I'll
worst
start
of
hitting
this
bigger
one.
moves as his life bar moves out of green and into like yellow and then orange.
Continues to punish. If he
It's
keeps
taken a
this
long
up,
time
this
to get
match is
that
over.
green.
Helmsley has taken a beating.
I don't know. You probably noticed there's been quite a few matches into this
Helmsley is down.
this series
He's a
now, but
sitting duck.
the health bar, the sort of changing shades of green, going from green to yellow to orange, red. I do quite like that. I do
They
quite like
tie
that
up.
as a health meter.
Fisherman
It's very
suplex.
fighting game.
And the collision.
There was a
Oh,
WWF
yeah,
game
it's
which
like
was very
turbo.
kind of Mortal Kombat, and it was done in the same animation style where it was like almost like sort of photos of the wrestlers, and they would move much the way the characters in Mortal Kombat do. That was WWF In Your House, which was the game before this. That's very arcadey, and like Undertaker does
Don't
things like
take his
hits
ass
people with
whipping personally,
tombstones,
son.
and it's very kind of new generation. Why did I do that? Very it's very new
Oh,
generation.
hell yeah.
Maybe I'll play that at some point. Maybe I'll dust that off.
They hook it up. Here's the tie-up.
I don't think Austin's in that game.
Steve
I think that
Austin
was
gets
just
on
before
Green
he
Street.
kind of hit it big. Because the funny thing is, like
Steve takes
the
the
PlayStation came out in 1995, which is
tumble.
wild.
Triangle.
Because I don't feel that old basically. But when I think of wrestling games on the PlayStation, I very much think of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Whereas the reality is that In Your
Mixing it
House,
up.
it was like new generation. It was very like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, and like I'm sure Vader's in that one.
Triple H is seeing double. This is going to be bad.
I really do like the random fans shouting out catchphrases. Because in my head they're all drunk. That's there's just some drunk guy called Steve. Just shouting abuse.
He just opened up a can of whoop Jockeying for position.
He's going for the power bomb.
Break his shoulder. He grabs him.
Man,
Took the initiative.
he's working on my arm. He's seen how effective my hammerlock-based offense has been, how much it has carried me forward to the Intercontinental title. And what am I doing? He keeps kind of sidestepping my attacks, and it just means I'm running in circles like an asshole.
Here they go. Triple H
Bam.
is seeing double. Austin has a real opportunity.
Bam. There we go. This is what I'm talking about.
There they go.
I went for the stunner. He countered it into a neck breaker. You don't know what buttons I'm pressing, but like in my head, that was a really nice bit of counter wrestling where I went for the stunner, he kind of rolled through it into a neck breaker. That's just a choke. I mean, it's a cage match, so there's no DQ, right? Well, now I can't hit the stunner because the crowd are cheering for him, so he'll just wake straight back up against it. See how quickly the kind of hold and everything goes down? Like, the fans really G wrestlers up.
Mixing it up.
Stone Cold.
The Stone Cold Stunner. He's down.
I think he's going to wake up too quickly. I think he's going to knock him off the cage here. Which is cool. If nothing else, it's dramatic. Yeah, man. Didn't take a lot of health off me though, did it? It's amazing that this is like the 4th or 5th cage match I've done in this game, and that's the first time that's happened, where someone's knocked someone off the top of the cage. But you see the difference, like when the crowd were cheering for Triple H, he woke up from the stun so quickly.
Triple H doesn't know where he is.
2 Stone Cold Stunners to beat Triple H feels appropriate, I think. I think it feels right, Go in the crowd, go wild. It is kind of funny that the crowd reactions are obviously so kind of managed, where you get the random shouts of abuse and you get the chants when you've got the advantage, and you get the boos if you keep doing the same move over and over again. But then at the finish of all the matches, it's just silence. It's just absolute silence at the finish of the match.